Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is Restless Barbarian Gaming,
Uh-oh.
and we've already lost a player. All
We
right.
have. Oh no.
Starting out
Sorry.
strong.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I think that's a
In a
record
game
now.
about death, some of us have to die.
Yeah.
Oh
Exactly.
my gosh.
All
Yeah.
righty.
There
There
we
we
go.
go. That's
All
better.
right.
Welcome back. Um, we are playing tonight Wraith the Oblivion, the 20th anniversary edition. This is episode 6 of our first season. We took kind of a hiatus to kind of get some things cleaned up with the story, recruited some new players to the game, and we are not in season 2, as we talked about in the last episode. We're the second half of season 1. So again, I would like to welcome everybody to the game and also welcome all of our players back. We're going to have everybody introduce themselves, tell us who they're playing, and then we're going to jump into the stories. So let's pick on the new kids first. Let's start with Jen.
Okay, so I'm Jen. I'm playing Alison Jones. She's brilliant beyond compare. She was the kid that didn't have to complete high school and went into college and learned a bunch of things. She also has been working for a corporation called the Orpheus Group and stuff like that. So she's just really smart and wanting to complete tasks and that sort of thing.
Awesome.
As we know. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Aloysius.
Hello, I'm Aloysius. I'm playing Claudine, who is fresh out of prison, and she aims to get what she wants when she wants, control her fate, and basically, just live the best of life possible. So she's ready for the first day of the rest of her death.
I was gonna say, yeah, she's gonna be sorely upset when she finds out what's on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows? Maybe she'll take over at some point. Hey, Nanette.
I'm Nanat. I have been here for the whole season. So back here, I was playing Shaggy, the ex-drummer, very ex.
And Minty.
Hi, you might be able to hear me now.
Yes.
I'm Mitzi Bow, and I am playing Terry Holtz, the lively folk singer that is about as dead as disco.
Alrighty. We are taking a step back in our story. We are going to go back to the tragic night in November of 2023 where a fatal accident occurred on a highway in Hollywood. The scene we are going back to is a Thursday night on the California 170, which is a highway that goes through Hollywood itself. We first come into a scene of traffic at early evening. Hollywood traffic, LA traffic, always busy. We come into one particular car that has a nice, clean exterior, clean interior, and a person driving this vehicle rather, who hasn't done this in a really long time. And luckily their driver's license hadn't expired. And it's the first day of the rest of their life. And this is where we are first going to see Claudine. So why don't you give us an idea what Claudine looks like, a little about how the beginning of her day started, and maybe where she's going.
Claudine is a late 20-something. She has currently she has about shoulder length auburn hair. The left side of her hair is shaved off. And she's wearing
What's she wearing?
We have a glitch. We have a glitch.
Are we supposed to use our imagination? So.
I saw people's faces freeze, so I was like, "Oh, don't keep going." She's wearing bell-bottom jeans with sort of like a floral pattern on them, and a sort of like tan leather jacket. And she started out her day sort of like going through all the procedures of getting released from prison, essentially. So it's been a very exciting time. She hasn't been in a car in a few years at this point, let alone, you know, actually driving. And so she's definitely lost in thought, sort of imagining like everything that she can do now, thinking about people that she wants to see again, either to reconnect or maybe get a little payback. And I think she keeps fiddling with like an old college ring that she keeps on her index finger.
Okay. Alrighty. So I think we'll find out a little bit more about Claudine and her journey, shall we say? And I meant to do something before I jumped to Claudine. I had a little fancy thing to tell us where we are. Are we in the past? Are we in the present? And I got so busy with everything else, I forgot to show it. So guess what?
There it is, the past.
Oh, the past.
Sorry about that. We are going to then jump to just a couple minutes before that. We see a young woman walking across a parking lot, kind of stomping along through the parking lot. She's had just another day of constant meetings and emails and research calls and things like that. She gets to her silver Tesla, opens it up, throws her purse down on the seat next to her. We see her ID badge for a company called Orpheus Group, with her name, Alison Jones, senior researcher. And she is on the call, or she is on the phone with a facility where she has a family member who is a patient. And they are calling her, not with billing, because Allison does very well and she's kept up with everything. But she had called with some questions about her brother's care, and Allison wasn't quite getting the answers she wanted from the staff. So we're going to pick up with, well, Ms. Jones, you know, we are really doing everything we can to meet all of your. She struggles to not say the word demands. Your requests. For your brother. We really feel he is coming along very well.
Well, that's good. He should be in your care like that. He should be getting better.
Right. But I mean, there are certain challenges with his diagnosis, and again, we are doing everything we can. Will you be coming by to see him soon?
Yep, I'm on my way now. And I start the car and I go into driving that way.
Okay. And she's like, well, thank you very much, and we'll see you when you get here. And click.
Yep, bye.
Okay. She sits in her car for a moment before she pulls out. It's almost kind of a ritual for her that she likes to kind of gather her thoughts. They tend to be all over the place. And as she is getting ready to back out, she catches a glance in her rearview mirror.
Mhm.
And actually, I'm going to have you do said glance in the rearview mirror.
Okay. How do we do this?
We're going to do our first roll of the night, everybody. Let's just do wits and alertness, please.
Okay.
And you can do it in any order you want because we're not on Foundry.
We're not on Foundry, yeah. Okay, so wits and alertness.
So it looks like 5 dice.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm just going to roll those.
Mm-hmm. Your difficulty is 6, so you're going to try to roll. You're going to count anything a 6 or over.
Okay, I have an 8 and a 6, and the rest are smaller than that.
Okay. You have any 1s?
No.
Okay, good. If you have any 1s, those will subtract.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Take a quick glance, and you take a double take. You're like, I know it's dark, and I know it's dark in the back seat.
Right.
But you swear you saw a face in the back seat.
Have I pulled out of the
No, not
curtain
yet.
yet? Okay.
No, you were doing your kind of like, okay, I'm getting ready to back out. You glance up.
Yeah, and there's something there. So I'm going to turn
Yeah.
around and stare at it and see if it's still there.
There's nothing there.
I have been working too hard for too long. Okay.
Okay.
I'm ignoring it, and I'm going to just drive out of the parking area.
You are a little anxious to get to see your brother.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your brother.
Okay, so James is Allison's younger brother, and he has a multitude of disabilities. It's always been that way. Her parents, and his parents as well, same family, died in their 40s, and so Allison has been taking care of her brother as best she could for a very long time. Now, her parents had money, so they were able to put James into this facility and get all the help that he needs. But it does kind of like, she really loves him, and she knows that he loves her, but it's hard to communicate sometimes. So it's that kind of thing, and she goes to see him every time she gets a chance to.
And as she's starting to drive, her phone, of course, is blowing up with messages from Teams, from work.
I'm going to turn the phone off.
Okay.
Nope, I'm done.
And she feels that tension kind of rising in her as she kind of clicks it off and the beeping stop.
Okay.
And as she's kind of trying to relax a little bit, she feels almost like a new level of tension kind of around her shoulder.
Yeah. Okay.
And as she's pulling into traffic and heading towards the 170, she starts to speed up a little more than maybe is advisable.
Okay, so I'm going a little bit beyond the speed limit right now. And,
yeah.
I mean, if it's packed full of cars, it's not going to help. But
And that tension just kind of goes down your shoulders. Kind of almost like if you've ever felt like a cramp coming on in your arms, like that eerie feeling. But it just kind of goes down through your arms, and you just like grip the steering wheel.
Yeah, so I'm like
hard.
this, like trying to keep from crashing, I guess.
And you hit that gas a little more just as you're starting to get onto the 170.
Okay.
People are starting to honk at you.
All right. I'm moving. I'm going to go a little bit faster.
Okay.
Yeah, find a spot that's kind of open. Move the Tesla into that. Yeah.
Okay. Car roars onto the road, nearly sideswipes a van. This old hippie-looking van almost sideswipes it. Almost hits another car. So, and you're starting to realize that you're not driving the way you normally would. I mean, she's a smart, intelligent person who wouldn't do
any
dumb, reckless things like this.
Yeah.
Give me a intelligence and awareness roll, please.
Okay. All right. Let me find it on here.
You should have.
Okay. I found intelligence.
4 dice.
4 dice. Okay.
4 dice. Yes.
4 dice on intelligence. Okay. And I've got. Let's see. Can't tell what that one is. All right. 7, a 6, and probably a 1. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a little. It's the dice that I use. I'm gonna do a different dice because I can't read the number on that one.
Okay.
Okay, that one is a 0, and then there's a 3.
Okay.
So I've got a 7 and a 6.
All right. You don't know if it's just the tension building up in you, but in a weird way, you're kind of scared in a way. You're kind of like, all right, I gotta settle down. This isn't really how I drive.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna reach over and turn on the radio and find like a really like slow music kind of thing, and maybe like Tchaikovsky or something, and just kind of
Okay. Flips it on, and you get that weird kind of static noise that normally these days you don't get from changing stations. Everything's digital these days. And you hear this, "Hi, Allison." This creepy sounding woman's voice.
Who? What? I'm turning off the radio. I don't need this right now.
You start going a little faster.
Yeah,
You feel your hands starting to
like cramp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Claudine, you're being a model citizen, trying to. Where is she probably planning to go? Does she have somewhere she can stay tonight?
I think it would have been heading to one of those places that prisons sometimes sort of set up.
House?
Like a halfway house
Okay.
for like newly released inmates who don't have anywhere else to go.
Okay.
I think she would be heading there to figure out her next steps.
Okay. You see behind you this car come in, and they start flicking their lights at you, like the high beams behind you.
All right. I will. Sort of seeing that. I'll just sort of, like look in the mirror real quick and take like a quick glance back to see if they are like in trouble or just being an asshole for some reason, or what's going on.
You can't quite see the driver because the lights keep flicking back and forth. They're like almost kind of blinding you. Allison, for some reason now you on the driver's stalk you keep flicking the high beams on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm doing now. Like, all right. I don't normally do this, but I gotta find my brother. I gotta go talk to him.
Radio comes on.
I turned it off.
Allison.
What do you want?
Oh, I think you know me.
No, I don't.
Give me a intelligence and occult roll. You should have 5 dice in that.
Okay. So intelligence and occult, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's see what we got here. There's 7, 6, another 6. There is a 1 in here and also a 5.
Okay. The voice does sound familiar. Your company does research and also has the ability to enter the world of the dead. Your company, Orpheus,
Okay.
has mastered a technique of being able to send people into the afterlife. In fact, you're one of the people who led that research. You were grabbed right out of grad school, and
Yeah.
handpicked by Orpheus because of your scientific and technology ability,
Mhm.
also of your knowledge of the occult. There's something,
Right.
a combination that was very unusual.
Ah.
And you know that voice from recordings.
Oh.
Recordings that were taken on the other side.
Okay.
Allison.
Why are you bothering me?
Can you please give me
Here we go.
a dexterity and drive roll, please?
Okay, let me find where those are. Okay, dexterity is 2 dice, so
Mhm.
there's 2 dice for that. And what was the other one? Driving?
Driving, please.
Driving. Okay. Where is that on the sheet?
You have 1 dot in driving.
I have 1 dot in driving. Okay, so
I have your sheet open, so I'll just
okay, yeah, just do that. That'd be a lot easier. Okay, so 3 dice then.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
And this is going to be a difficulty 7.
Okay, I have an 8, a 6, and a 2 on that one.
Yep. Okay, so you've got 1 success.
Mhm.
Your car swerves a little bit.
Oh. I
Kinda
gotta update the
fishtails a
warranty
little
or
bit.
something. Yeah. Too busy to fix the car, but I'm still gonna keep trying to drive.
And you hit the gas again. And you
Yeah, try to scoot around.
and you're now coming up right, but you're like tailgating this car in front of you.
Okay.
Claudine, this person is now being a real asshole and is tailgating you. Like if you, I mean, you could brake check them and you'll both die, but
Yeah, that sounds like the move to make.
yeah, I've seen people do it. So
Yeah, I guess. Like, what's traffic look like in front of me?
it's getting heavier, and it seems like a lot of the drivers around you are starting to be bothered by this asshole and this Tesla. There's this old van that kind of pulls up next to you, and kind of a hippie looking guy is driving it, and he's kind of looking back at this Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll sort of just like look back and see this person just riding my ass and just be like, crazy bitch, and then just just sort of like stick my hand out the window and flip them off and start speeding up.
okay.
Okay.
All right, Allison, for whatever reason, that really enrages you, and you let out this laugh
Mm-hmm.
that you're not normally
Right.
laugh,
Yeah.
but you just tilt your head back and just laugh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And-
It's probably a stress release, So.
And
Mhm.
a voice comes out of your mouth that's not yours. You hear, oh, and it's that same voice. It's like, oh, that's how you want to play. And you feel yourself, you hit the gas, and you start following the Claudine's car. You don't know them, but you start following their car.
Okay, so I guess that's what I'm doing. What do I roll for that?
Dex and drive.
Dex and drive. Okay, so dexterity is 2 dice.
Difficulty 7, please.
Difficulty 7. Okay. What was it? Dexterity was 2 dice. Okay, so that's not gonna work. It's a 1 and a 2. And then the other one was drive, which was 1.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's a 7.
Okay. 0 successes.
Mm-hmm.
You're starting to lose control of this car. It's fishtailing.
Okay, so I'm like gonna try to like keep it safer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me one more Dex and drive.
Okay. All right. So dexterity is 2 dice. Okay, I have a 2 and a 9 on dexterity, and drive is where is that at again?
Just 1 die.
1 die. Okay. And that one's a 6. So I have
Okay.
a 9, a 6, and a 2.
You floor it again.
Boom.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, you just keep starting, going faster and faster.
Mhm.
And she is about to swerve into you. Claudine. You see her now coming from your left-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
Now I need a dex and drive from you, please.
Yeah. Not gonna
Nobody
be
puts
strong.
dots and drive, I know.
They're not gonna be a strong pool. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Okay. That is 1 success.
Okay. She hits, almost does like a pit maneuver on the front of you.
Yeah.
Hits the front
Yeah.
end of your car.
Yeah,
You
I think I'll
start-
like see her coming and just be like, "Oh shit!" and like not have like any
Okay.
ability to react in time.
She
Okay.
hit the front of your car. You start to skid. And that's when you feel the real impact of more cars hitting you. Claudine, you're thrown upwards, and then everything goes black. Allison,
Mm-hmm.
your car hits him, then starts to spin out,
Mm-hmm.
and then hits another one. A van smashes into you. You're conscious as your car is starting to flip,
Oh no.
and you just hear that woman's voice say, "See you later, bitch," before everything goes black.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna step forward to the present now.
Okay.
The present.
We moved to a familiar spot. It is the Whiskey A Go-Go in Hollywood. We come in through the door, and it is later in the evening, probably maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, and it is empty from what we can see of the living. Everyone has done to finish their cleanup, has left for the evening, but we moved down to the stage where 3 figures sit on the stage, 2 men and a woman. Let's get a reminder of what Terry and Shaggy look like. So let's start with Shaggy. Give us an idea what Shaggy looks like.
Shaggy is a big guy. He's wearing a metal T-shirt with that name,
Okay.
and he's kind of got beard and a pair of costly drumsticks. He's busy playing him.
Yes, and he's actually sitting behind a drum set. The drumsticks he has are his. They are relics in Wraith terms. They are something that was attached to the character, or to the person, that have come over to the other side with them. And you sit behind a modest drum set, and you're just kind of laying down just kind of a real basic beat, we'll say. Ahead of you is a person of, I think, a different look, but they are jamming out on a harmonica. And let's see what Terry looks like.
Terry is the spitting image of Lost in the 70s Americana. Thrifted, green jacket. They have a sparkly sequined headband. They would be very much in place at Woodstock if it weren't for the fact that most of their face is now a mishmash crisscross of bruises, cuts, and dried blood that just never seems to go away.
All right. And across from them is a is kind of a cheerful, happy-looking woman. She is dressed in bell bottoms and has a kind of a denim vest on. She has kind of long, flowing blonde hair. Has almost looks like some dead flowers in it, in her hair, and some John Lennon looking sunglasses on, and she is just strumming away on an old Fender guitar. And this is a song you guys have started to work on a little bit together. When we had last seen the pair, they had met a Wraith by the name of Zoe here at the whiskey, who had told them about that there are performances about every couple weeks, maybe once a month. There is an organization called the Chanteurs, the Chanteurs Guild, who are artists who continue on this side, putting on performances, music, plays, comedy shows, whatever they enjoyed in the living days. This is what they continue on doing. And this woman, Zoe, who for some reason Angel continues to call her Andromeda, a name she absolutely despises, but she always calls her Andromeda. Zoe has told them that in 3 nights' time, they're going to need to perform an original song for members of the guild. And if they like the song, they'll be asked to perform again regularly here at the whiskey. So they have started to kind of work out some basics of a song, but let's kind of turn it over to the 2 players to start discussing kind of what they've written, what they're working on.
All right, no. I assure y'all both, if y'all put this in a minor, I will find a way to kill myself.
Hey, come on! Don't let it hang on you like that, Terry. I mean, come on. I think maybe if we just take it down, just maybe 1 octave. I think it'll just be all that, man.
No, the octave's fine. I'm more than happy to go down an octave. Let me put it like this: if you put it in a major key, major success. You put it in a minor key, people are thinking you with minors. That is what the lesson is.
Oh, all right. Oh, groovy. And she looks back at Shaggy. Did you catch all that, man?
I assume he knows what he's talking about, but I think we
So like, and then she kind of starts tuning her guitar a little bit. And she just kind of gives it a strum like that.
I don't know how long have we been at this? Like, I don't have a watch. It's been months. I should know I don't have a watch. I think it sounds good, but I can't just... Shaggy, what you think?
it's slightly lower.
I'd like a charisma and performance roll from each of you as you give the song another try.
I leave it up to the storyteller if the charisma specialty, rural charm, or performance specialty music applies.
Yeah, I think so.
That's a specialty. Apparently, I don't.
And what's our difficulty?
6.
I have 2 9s. This thing is just... Alright, total is...
I have 4 successes.
4 successes, okay.
Pretty good.
We got 5.
Oh,
So
nice.
We know what we're doing.
Okay. All right. Yeah. This pass through sounds much better. Angel seems to have kind of caught on what you're doing, and she's like, and she goes, "It's too bad this is going to be an instrumental. I don't know what happened to your friend Natalia. She didn't show up tonight."
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I
Bummer.
don't really know where she went. I don't remember the last thing she said, but she seemed upset about something, and then she just vanished.
Bummer, man. Well, we could still make a happy song without her, man. I mean, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get you guys playing with the guild in no time.
Anyone heard anything about that investigation of the crash? Anything?
And Angel's like, well, I think you were gonna talk to a cop or somebody to try to get more information, weren't you?
I know we went to the
police.
investigation, but still, I don't think they had much. And we still technically owe someone a favor.
Bummer, man. Yeah, this out of Angel's voice. Yeah, there was a couple things that the pair wanted to do. They obviously this is a side quest, as you'd call it, performing with the band at the whiskey. The other thing they needed to do was there was an investigative reporter, guy by the name of Scoop, who has an item that he would like recovered from the Duchess Hotel. It is a picture of him that hangs in the lobby, and he would like to get this picture recovered. Because he is worried somebody is going to discover that this is one of his fetters, one of the things that holds him to the underworld. The pair had gone there, had kind of started to scope it out a little bit, and had to abort. But they were looking for a way to possibly get that picture over to Scoop. The other
one was got caught.
Yes, yeah. And then once he had that information, then he would possibly be able to get back into the police station to try to see if someone, well, because he had no inhabit skill, and I don't think anybody did how to inhabit, but Natalia had learned a little bit and was able to use, I think, puppetry to get into one of the police officers, get him to type, and then you guys found out a little more information about your accident and some of the people who died in that same accident. One of them...
Names.
Yes, yeah, you got names. You found some names. You went to the morgue itself and were chased out by a very obnoxious doctor there. But some of the names you found that were in the accident, one of the main ones that came up was by the name of someone named Alison Jones.
He was the driver of the Tesla.
Yeah. And we will obviously find out more about Alison in the coming episodes. But that was kind of the quick recap of what the pair were doing. They hadn't really pursued any of their personal goals yet. They're still wrapped up in, where the hell am I? I found somebody I can trust. And the whiskey seems like it might be a pretty safe place to be. So.
I can't remember now. Did you manage to get addresses for some?
The addresses? I don't think they did. I think they just got names. They would need more time in the computer. When they had gone, it was during the day, and there had been another Wraith wandering around the police station who had been a little aggressive, so they didn't have a whole lot of time to be there. What they really need is somebody able to get in there with time and be able to hack everything out of the system. So, okay. Want to give that song one more try?
Yeah, I think Again from the top.
Why-
Again from
Why
the top.
not?
Yeah.
Insert harmonica noises.
Exactly. And we'll have you guys make another roll for it, charisma and performance, and you can use your whatever modifier or whatever. I can't think of it right now.
Only 3 this time.
Okay. All right. So no real improvement on your part.
At least not getting worse.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you're not getting worse. Okay. We are now going to switch. We come back to the fateful night in November. Alison, there is pain.
Ugh.
You feel pain around you. And then the pain gets worse.
What happened?
And you think you smell smoke.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try to get out of the Tesla, and if I can. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like pound on the door.
Door
or
is
something.
jammed. Door.
I'm gonna kick the window with my feet.
Okay.
Try to climb out of there. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a strength and brawl, please.
Okay, let's see. Strength is 2 dice. Brawl is... Where is Brawl? Okay. Brawl has no dice, so I'm doing 2.
Yep.
Okay, a 4... Whatever. I gotta move this one dice because it's got a picture on it and I can't quite parse that out. Okay, I got a 4 and a 7.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Kicking.
Doesn't work.
No good.
Yeah.
Smoke is getting overpowering. And it's more. You begin coughing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's like coughing up a lung now.
And then everything goes black.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Claudine, you awaken and you also smell smoke. There's blood dripping down in front of your head into your eyes.
Damn
You
it.
you are upside down. Once you kind of reach for the ceiling, and you're like, you are hanging in your seatbelt upside down.
Oh shit! And I guess I'll go to try and undo my seatbelt before I can do anything else.
Dex and athletics.
Okay. Not the best, but not terrible. I forget. What do 10s get me?
They don't.
If anything, nothing.
Yeah, in this one they don't explode or anything.
All right. I was just curious. I couldn't remember.
Yep.
So in that case, 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay, you managed to unhook the thing, and you come crashing down, and your neck
shit.
goes, and there is a lot of pain, and then darkness, merciful darkness. At what feels like an instant, Claudine, you feel consciousness again for whatever reason. Except now you feel like there's something on your face, like you're smothering.
I try and
Okay. You start, and there's some kind of fleshy covering on your face. It's just like almost picture like a wet towel over your face, except it's made of flesh.
I try to peel that shit off.
Okay, and it comes away, and it pulls, and it almost comes like off your face and then off part of your chest, and you're able to kind of just fling it away from you.
Yeah.
You're inside your car, but then you realize you're sitting up for some reason. You've pulled this thing off, and there's a body just next to you. A crumbled up body, almost like turned over. Everything is in shades of gray. You hear the sounds of ambulances, screaming, people in the distance, but you're kind of sitting up next to this form that's laying on the floor.
Oh, I'll scoot away as quickly as possible.
Okay.
I'll try to get myself out of this car. I don't want to be here anymore.
Okay. You manage to kind of get the door open a little bit, and kind of just squeeze out. As you step out onto the highway, you see several wrecked cars, a van, motorcycle. There's all just this massive wreck, but there's no color.
My God.
Where normally you'd see the colors of cars, everything is muted grays and black. There's this thick smell of smoke. People screaming, "Help me! Oh my God, help me!"
So, Claudine is a very rational person. She knows, like, okay, getting a head injury isn't going to suddenly give me full-blown color blindness, so I don't know what's going on there. But all I need to worry about right now is finding help, and I guess potentially helping this other person if I'm able to do that.
Yeah. Looking back to your vehicle, there's somebody in there. As you kind of start to stumble around, you see that fucking silver Tesla right by you, and it is.
As soon as I see that, I run. I don't run forward, but I march forward, and I'm thinking to myself, this motherfucker better hope they're dead, because if not, I will kill them.
Looking inside, you see in the driver's seat, the driver's there, but their forehead is smashed on the steering wheel. I mean, like the steering wheel is like caved in.
Yeah.
Just beyond them, though, in the passenger seat, you see something is moving in this fleshy-looking bag or something across them, and they're squirming like crazy.
Yeah. Ugh.
Fuck.
Yeah, Allison, you have now, within a second, you come back, and all of a sudden you're smothering. There's this thing on your face.
All right, I'm going to try to remove it, because I know what this is, because I worked for this company. So,
yep. Claudine,
yeah.
you see this, and yeah,
it's like, ugh.
Is that what I was in?
Probably.
What the fuck is that?
It's something Orpheus does.
I don't know what that means.
It's a company. That's all you need to know right now.
Okay.
Allison, could you please give me a wits and alertness roll, please? Difficulty 6.
Okay, wits is 4. Okay, I've got that one rolled all the way across the desk. Okay, I've got a 7, a 5, another 5, and a 2.
Okay.
That's just with wits.
Okay. Now roll the alertness.
Intelligence one. Alertness?
Alertness,
Okay.
yep. 1 die.
1 die. Okay. That one is a 0.
Okay,
Or a
that's
10. Is it a 10? Okay.
Yeah, that's a 10. Okay. As you're talking to this person, because you're kind of in over by the passenger seat.
Yeah.
You're kind of looking at them through the driver's window. There's a dead body sitting next to you, and it's your body.
Oh no.
Because you can see your face smashed up into the steering wheel. That damn Tesla steering wheel collapsed. And also went forward, and your head hit the windshield.
The first thing I do is this. Maybe I'm okay.
Your face feels like squishy almost. But yeah, you see your dead body. If this was called Cthulhu, you'd definitely be making a sanity roll.
Right. Yes. However, she knows what she worked for Orpheus, so she knows.
Yeah.
She knows what this is. Yeah. All right, I gotta get out of here. Try to like kick the window or something again, and it doesn't work.
You can try kicking it again.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna kick the window on the wherever I'm sitting. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a strength and brawl, please. So it's going to be 2 dice.
2 dice.
Yep.
Okay, strength was a 3 and a 1, and what was the other one?
0.
0.
So you got 0.
Okay, yeah.
Claudine,
I
this
guess,
person is like freaking out.
Yeah.
Were you the one driving?
Yeah.
Did you see what you fucking did?
I didn't intend to.
Oh, you didn't fucking intend to, did
No,
ya?
you don't understand. I'm from. I used to work for Orpheus. I guess I'm not anymore, but
That doesn't mean shit to me.
You'll figure it out eventually.
Well,
but-
how about you justify why you caused the biggest car accident I've ever seen?
Short answer is I was trying to go see my brother in the hospital.
Okay.
And
Well, why were you acting like a raging asshole, fucking tailgating me?
I don't know. Something was yelling at me in the car, and I couldn't quite figure out what it was. But now I know what it was. But yeah, I don't know. I just it's a lot. It's a lot. James has disabilities, and our parents died in their 40s, and I've been taking care of him ever since. Fortunately, my parents had a lot of money. I don't know. Something was yelling at me though in the car, and I haven't figured out what that is yet.
Claudine is very torn, but she knows she wants answers. So,
Okay. Yeah.
so she's gonna go and like try and like help pry the door open.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Yeah, you kind of get it with a creak.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then I take a look at the car from the outside and see how badly banged up it is.
Totaled, and there is just devastation all around you. There's a dead body next to a motorcycle. There's a van that's all destroyed. There's people crying out in pain.
I
That's
didn't
when
mean
you
to cause
hear
this.
And yeah, and then you help me.
Which direction is that coming from?
Everywhere. People.
Okay.
You do hear this faint sound of ambulances approaching.
Okay.
But you also hear this other thing. This bestial howl, like the hounds of hell. This
What the hell is that?
Do I hear that also?
you both hear it. You're
Okay,
kinda-
in unison with
Yeah.
Allison, I'll be like, "What the hell is
Hell is
that?"
that? Yeah.
And people start approaching, and what the way you see them though is you see figures moving in your direction, and they're bright
Oh, wow.
against all the darkness and grays and everything. They seem to almost be like shining as they're coming towards you, but everything about their features is muddled and almost like it's behind some kind of film or some kind of curtain somehow.
Huh.
I didn't sign
they're
up for
running right
aliens
towards
today.
you. Yeah, but they're and you get the feeling maybe it's police officer, medics.
Yeah.
Somebody is
Could be
is
that.
starting to approach. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be that. I'll wait and see what happens.
They don't even seem to notice you. They start to be running towards all the cars. Claudine, one of the figures is coming straight at you, like in a quick jog,
Okay.
and they look like they're gonna.
And
run
as
into you.
as they're like approaching it, I'll just say, "Hey, we need help."
And they run through you. and you get the weirdest feeling of it seems warm and loving and so far away from you. This person runs right through you.
I think sort of like processing all of that very quickly. In a moment of I'd say in a moment of straight up denial, she would spin around to the figure and say, "Wait!" and try and reach out for them again.
And you see this person, they kind of do this, and then like because you like kind of turn around as they go through it, and you see them going, and keep running.
And I try to grab them, and my hand just goes right through them.
Yeah. You're like you can't grab them.
What the fuck is going on?
I'm not entirely
What's
sure.
happening to me?
All right, we gotta get away from whatever that is.
Standing on the highway, you are able to see that there is an exit nearby. You'd have to kind of wind your way through the wreckage, some cars, but there is an exit. Standing where you are, you're looking out into Hollywood.
Wow.
And there's still buildings with lights on, but not like you're used to. I mean, you're used to there's a ton of lights.
Mm-hmm.
There's just very dim lights here and there. Some of them are green, some of them are kind of an orange color. One thing you notice is, and Claudine, you haven't seen this in a long time, and Alison, you probably never paid any attention to it.
Probably
An
not.
old hotel called the Duchess Hotel stands there, and it's about the biggest structure right here. There's several other structures, and Allison, if you give me a, actually both of you, give me a just intelligence and investigation roll, please.
Okay, so intelligence is
I'm good
3.
at those.
Yep.
All right. I've got an intelligence. I've got 4, a 9, and a 0. What was the other? What was the other thing?
Investigation.
Investigation. Let me find that one. Okay, that one's also got 3 dice, so I'm going to do that. Okay, that one's got a 1 and 2, a 2 and a 10, I think. So not very well.
Okay, so difficulty 6.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, I got a 1. So in that case, 4 successes.
Okay. You recognize that hotel, but that didn't look like this. I mean, this sign looks like it's got like cobwebs all over it, and it's just eerie, like an eerie light to it. And Allison, if you're kind of like, well, yeah, that place always looked kind of, it's kind
sketchy.
of well, no, not even that. It was built in the 20s, and it was a very popular hotel, and it just didn't keep up with the rest of the city, and is just kind of fallen on hard times.
Okay.
But it's always been kind of a landmark here, and you're like, it doesn't look like that.
Okay.
What's going on?
I can't really explain it to you, but yeah.
Allison.
Am I the only one that hears that?
No, I'll say Claudine hears it too.
This one again.
This one again?
Yes. It was yelling at me while I was driving.
You hear this whistling coming from your car.
Okay. I'm gonna go look at the car.
See anything?
No, it was just a voice, I think. I don't know. I don't
Claudine,
know.
you can come over and look if you want to, or if you don't want to.
I don't even know who that is. And I should know because I worked for the company, but I don't know which one that is.
Which one?
Yeah. It's
There are multiple of whatever that is, that voice.
kind of, I think, yeah. It's too long to explain right now. But yeah.
Okay, well, you better explain later.
I will.
Oh, it's getting
That's
closer.
bad.
Whatever
I
the
don't
hell
know
that
what
is, I want to be nowhere near it.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Well, then I say we vamos.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. You guys are able to. We'll kind of speed this up a little bit. You're able to again wind your way through the traffic, get down a exit. As you're getting down the exit, you see something is walking up towards like you're basically coming down, like, you know how an exit comes down, it comes down to a street level, like where you can turn. You're coming down, you're kind of heading towards the right. From the left is where you hear the give me let's just go with wits and alertness roll, please.
Okay.
It's
Wit says
alertness.
4. Let me try that out. Yeah, I got 3 zeros on wit.
Ooh.
And a
Good.
4.
Okay.
Um,
You might regret that. So.
Yeah. What was the
I
other
got 5 successes.
You got 5 successes. Okay, we're just gonna say collective.
Yeah.
You hear a similar sound of that howling. You see a man in looks like a metal mask of some sort. Closest thing you'd go is that's not freaking Bane from Batman, is it? I mean, a very similar look. And at their feet is this creature that looks like the closest thing I can give you is the dogs from Ghostbusters, like that Zool had.
Okay.
A very similar look, except the face is very human, and they are walking on all fours.
Hate it.
Walking on all fours. The huge muscular beast, and it has this giant black chain, metal collar, and this black chain that the person behind is walking. And they look like they're heading in your, like you guys are kind of heading towards the right. They look like they're kind of going to the left, but they might notice you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a grab Allison and basically like pull her back a little bit so we are not within sight of whatever the fuck that is.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that's probably going to require a stealth and a dex and stealth roll, please.
For both of us, or?
For both of you, yeah.
Okay, so Dex and Stealth. Let's see. Okay, Dex is 2.
Not my
Nice.
strongest pool.
Okay, I have a 4 and a 3 on Dex. What was the other one?
Stealth.
Stealth. Okay, let me find that. Where the heck is it?
Okay, I only got 1 success.
Okay.
I already forgot what I'm looking for. What was it? I got the first one.
Stealth.
Stealth. Okay, let me find stealth in here. Sorry, I am dyslexic as fuck with this stuff, and I can't quite pick it out easily. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's no dice in stealth.
Okay,
This
then
one's-
don't bother rolling. So,
Yeah. Okay.
You kind of stumble and kind of fall, kind of onto this. Not even grass. It's like all like rocks and bottles and other things. You kind of stagger and fall onto it.
Okay.
But this man and this beast continue walking by and are walking up the up the ramp up towards
Okay.
the highway.
Okay.
I'm starting to like peek to make sure they're gone. let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
You,
Yeah.
when you kind of come off, you see there are some businesses along this road, but all the buildings look like they're either falling apart or they just have like, again, this like film of almost looks like cobwebs and things on them. I mean, you're just like, this isn't right.
It's not right.
There
at
are
all.
some lights on, but they are very faint. One thing you do see is a neon sign of a cross, and it says, Satan saves. And the cross is upside down.
Wow. Okay.
Well, good to know the.
Church of Satan has been here, maybe.
I was gonna say. I guess the afterlife has a sense of humor.
Yeah.
And we're going to switch for a little bit, and we're going to go back to our other friends here.
All right.
The present.
The present, yes. Okay. It's a little bit later. You guys have kind of wrapped up your performance for the evening. And I'd like to see what you guys are interested in doing, because you don't sleep. You guys have no need to sleep. You have been staying at the Duchess, but kind of splitting your time between the Duchess and the whiskey. But you kind of got the rest of the evening to decide what you want to do. Any voices talking? Anybody trying to get out?
Yeah.
You don't have to. I just because you've started to experience your shadows. These things that are inside you that talk to you, and sometimes they stay quiet for a really long time, mercifully, and then other times they just seem to pop up and just start talking when you least expect it.
Terry's just kind of looking out at the street. Well, the hell we gonna do now?
Try and get that.
Can't
I don't
hear
know
you.
what's happened to Natalia because.
Yeah, yeah, your mic's going in and out.
Better?
Well,
Okay.
Hear me now?
Yes. Yeah.
No, I think I turned on again. So now what the idea, should we try and find out what happened to Natalia? She just kind of hid on us. How long has it been since the last heard from her?
From Natalia?
Yeah.
Probably a night or two.
Okay, so it's not to the point where we'll get.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, she had been staying at the Duchess with you. You guys all had separate rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had been coming over to practice with you guys and had been singing. She hadn't really written anything yet, but she's just some back story on her. She was a pop singer. Who was one of the victims, unfortunately, of the car accident, and it seemed almost fortuitous that these characters should form a band almost, and the last night or so she hasn't been around, but yeah, you could go to look for her, you could wander the streets of Hollywood looking for her if you want.
I was thinking maybe we should go and see if she's in her room. She might just be
could.
looping around.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
head back to Duchess and.
Okay.
Then-
And you arrive back. The lobby at it's 4:00 in the morning or something. Now the lobby is empty. Head up to her room. It's not polite to just walk through the door. So you would probably need to knock.
Can we knock?
Okay.
Oh, no,
Okay. And you hear her voice go, "What?"
just came there to see if you're okay. Didn't show up to the practice today.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling like it tonight.
Okay, so you are okay though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
You sure everything's all right?
There's just this long pause. It's just like, and then the door opens and she's standing there. She is like weeping like black tears that are going down her face. She's like, I guess it's just sinking in that this is it. This is all it's ever gonna be. I mean, and then she kind of turns around and she goes, "Shut up."
We're gonna do something fucky.
Okay.
The minute Terry kind of sees that the inner voice is coming out to play, I gotta pull up Castigate, which is so much scrolling.
Okay.
But they'll kind of narrow their eyes, and
I was just
to anyone that doesn't know, the Wraith book is so big.
It is.
So much
It is
scrolling.
ridiculously huge. Yeah.
They're going to use... Nope, not that one. Insert waiting music. They are going to use Soul Sight to try and see, is their shadow look stronger than normal today? So that's
Is that something you
perception.
have to roll on that, or is it just
Yep.
a okay?
It's
Yeah.
perception plus castigate. I'm trying to see if there's a specific. What is the permanent angst score for the shadow, or this Wraith's willpower, whichever's higher?
6
Okay.
is there permanent angst?
Huh. Oh boy, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. Let's see how not good that is. So
You
crazy
botched, did you?
story. I didn't botch, but I rolled a 2 and 3 5s.
Okay, so nothing.
wow.
Nothing, goose egg.
You can't see anything. And
Oh.
she's like,
I'm also trying to see her shadow because also castigate.
okay. So you're gonna basically try the same thing.
Yeah. What was the what's the roll again?
For Soul Sight?
Yeah.
Soul Sight is perception plus castigate roll with the difficulty equal to either permanent angst or the Wraith's willpower, whichever is higher.
What is the difficulty?
Difficulty was 6.
I have 1 success.
Okay. You can see something. You can't tell if it's stronger than normal, but their shadow is right there with her. Its face is actually kind of got a smile on. I mean, they're kind of almost like a cheerful kind of look. And Natalia goes, I know. They can do that. They can see you. I know. She's like, no, they're not going to hurt you. Are you?
Oh, we're not.
Do you need us to?
I just want to be alone, and this thing is always giving me the freaking pep talk, always on me, like out of character information. Their shadow is the voice of hope, which can be a very annoying shadow. And Natalia's like, just shut up. She goes, I'm sorry, guys, I'm not.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Quite than that.
I got an idea.
Mhm.
So, you want to be left alone. They're not leaving you alone. So it stands to reason that you're really not going to get exactly what you want. So you either can be alone with... If they're going to stare as if they see exactly where it is,
Mhm.
and Shaggy can see they're staring about 2 inches away from where it actually is. You can either be alone with them, or you can have us along for company. Which is more pleasant?
Ooh. I might have to use something here.
When you get that face, I get scared.
Natalia goes, What are you saying? Terry, your shadow is starting to whisper. Nanad, it's time for the sunglasses. So,
Hi, Terry.
and folks, when we put on the sunglasses, that indicates that the shadow is present.
Hey, Terry. I thought I left you, didn't you?
Oh, I wished you did, but I knew better.
Natalia's. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, listen, I mean, you really think you can help her? I feel a lot better off without you. Wasting her time and yours. I mean, not that it matters. Your time doesn't matter, but hers does. So let her alone.
You know, for an ephemeral voice in my head, you have a very high opinion of everything and everyone. You are literally nothing. You are nothing.
Exactly, just like you. I'm a part of you. I'm nothing, and you're nothing. You're getting it finally. So proud of you.
The day I find out how to rip you out of my head, oh, it's going down like Easter Sunday. I hope you understand.
You can't rip me out of your head. I am you. Go and take a break. Go and have the rest. I mean, it's been a long day. Night.
I can't. Too much to do. There's always too much to do.
So you'll never get it done. So I bought it. So you might as well take a break. So I'll be here tomorrow. The day after that. But the rest of your life.
Does Terry see it, or is it still just a voice at the moment?
I think if you use Castigate, I don't know if at your level you can see your own shadow through Castigate. I think right now it's just a voice. But, say, Shaggy would be able to, like, if he rolled the Castigate, he would be able to see your shadow. So.
I think Shaggy's focused on Natalia at the moment, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Natalia's shadow is whispering to Terry's shadow.
Okay.
It says, she's really having a hard time today, and I feel like she just needs a little push, just a little way to feel a little bit better about herself. But she just doesn't, I just feel like she's starting to give up hope.
Okay, well, just this. Why don't we just go in and let's throw a party for it?
A party sounds great. Oh, that's an awesome idea. And then we can get them all together, and then they can talk about everything that's going on. And, I just really feel like I could be more supportive to her. What do you think you could do for Terry?
I can take care of himself.
What do you think you could do for Terry?
Terry. Okay, well, how
Hi.
about you go inside and take a break? Natalia.
Just, if I go in there, will you shut the fuck up?
A little while, yeah. Get bored as well. I mean, think about it. I'm stuck in your head. It's not like I have anybody else to talk to.
Natalia is going to reach out to Shaggy's shadow. And again,
Hi,
shadows
Terry.
can and shadows can talk to each other. So
Is this really the best use of your time? You're dealing with a burnout and a has-been. Never was, never will be. And what does that make you?
I'm a person who's trying to help them.
Can you help them any more than you need help the gum off your shoe?
I have any gum on my shoes. I don't have shoes. I'm dead, remember?
Oh, so you can't even afford gum chewed up on the street to step on. I love how far we've fallen. You want to be something? Take charge. Go in there. Drag her out of whatever the fuck she's going through and prove you can do something useful. Can you do that for me?
I probably could, but now that you ask me to, I'm not sure. What's in
Oh, it's like pulling nails. Listen, you want to do whatever this cutesy little thing is. You want to find out who killed you. You want to do this, that, and the other. Well, how are you going to do that when you can't even take charge? Buck up. Get your ranks in order. I mean, I know you couldn't even do that with the band, but you can at least try and do that here with some fucking dead people, right?
Shaggy will just kind of like walk into Natalia's thing and take. I'm Terry.
That's
Come,
right.
Natalia. Let's go and
Now,
play some music. Maybe.
take charge. Don't listen to anything else. Make them follow.
Kind of like.
and Natalia then is looking at both of you like, oh shit.
I'm kind of walking in. Come, Natalia. Let's.
And she's like, and Shaggy now looks much more not charged up, confident, I guess. And she's like, just please, just leave me alone. Just
Come on, we can't have you wallowing in suffering.
right.
Good for you. I mean, think of your daughter. Cover you by
I am thinking
Yeah.
of her, and that's what makes it hurt even more. That I'm never going to see her again.
Why not?
How would we do that? I mean, we seem like we're just stuck in this neighborhood. All we do is, am I going to turn into one of those things? Just kind of walks up and down the sidewalk and goes back and forth like a drone or something. I mean, how are we gonna get any better at this whatever this is?
No, but I mean, where is your daughter?
She lives. I think she's in Sherman Oaks. That's the last place that they gave me an address for. They were afraid that, well, I wasn't really going to have too many visitation rights.
How far is Sherman Oaks?
A couple blocks. No, just kidding. No, for you guys, it'll take you a little while to get there. The running joke in Hollywood is everything's a few blocks, just because I'm not worried about time and how long it takes to get to place. Sherman Oaks, on the other end, is going to take you a little while to get to. So she's like,
Days, hours, or
hours for you guys.
Okay.
So she's like, you do that for me?
Why not? I mean, have anything else to do. And whenever I'm being dead is, I don't need to take more bathroom breaks.
Is it weird that I miss having to use the bathroom at this point?
She's like,
Yeah, a little bit.
it is weird, because we don't really sleep. We don't. I mean, I can see the TV when they turn it on, but I don't want to watch it. I mean, she's like, I just don't even know what I want to do. All I want to do is cry lately.
I think that's a lot to process.
Well, the good news about crying is you can do it while walking. All right. She
Pushes herself up. She kind of wipes her eyes, but there's still tears there, like stains almost. And she's gonna walk out of the room with you guys. We are gonna switch back. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Go ahead, please.
As they start to get going, Shaggy hears the voice. You know, I don't say this often, but I'm proud of you.
Oh,
Look at you. Now, can we keep this up? You're on your way to actually being something for once. Can we not fuck that up?
It was well timed.
I think Minty locked up.
There's something back.
We're going to do one final scene. We're going to switch back to the past.
The past.
Allison, as you guys have seen this, Satan saves sign.
Yeah.
There's something like an itch, like a shift. Something inside you feels like something's moving, almost similar to the way you felt in the car, but this is more comfortable to you.
Okay.
And there's something talking.
Is it the same voice as before?
No, it's complete. It's different, but something talks to you, and it's something familiar and yet alien. So, Aloysius, you are going to be her shadow.
Yes. And then we'll switch.
So, funny story.
Go ahead.
My cat has learned how to jump on my computer when he wants attention and tap the power button.
Oh. Okay.
This is the face of evil.
Aww. Super cute. Okay.
Apologies.
Alrighty.
All right.
And a voice speaks to you.
Darling, why are you walking around with this pretty accessory who doesn't understand anything of your work?
Well, I can teach him. I can't train him, but I can teach him. I don't know. We just kind of ended up here.
Is that not beneath you, though? You have important work to be doing.
I did, but I don't know how to get back to it.
Since when has being dead ever stopped you from working?
Okay,
That's the
kinda
talk
got
of a
me
woman
there.
with no ambition.
Yeah, well, my ambition was to go visit my brother in the hospital, and I didn't get there this time. So I don't even know what I'm doing right now.
Well, you can't go see him now, so look to the future.
Yeah, probably. I just wish I could have made it there in time.
There's no point dwelling on it. It's a waste of your time.
Probably, yeah. I'd rather have him be taken care of in that facility than ending up like us here.
Whatever happens to him is not your concern anymore. Either make this thing with you, useful,
Mm-hmm.
or get rid of it.
Are you talking about the Tesla?
No, the person with
The
you.
person?
Yes.
I'm looking around for the person with me because I don't understand yet.
The shadow is referring to Claudine.
Oh, okay. Now I understand. All right. I don't know. I don't know anybody else here other than Claudine, so we may as well stick together.
Well, then it sounds like you have your work cut out for you.
Okay.
Claudine, this lady is talking to herself.
Are you?
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Are you okay? I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
We will wait.
There we go. Okay. Back. Okay, yeah. Uh-huh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, kind of. I'm fine. It's a lot to talk about, but yeah, I'm okay.
Who are you talking to?
It's hard
Do you just talk to yourself? Is that something you do?
No, that's not it at all. Okay, so I used to work for Orpheus Group, and one of the things they do is allow people that have undergone near-death experiences to leave their bodies and enter the spirit realm. Now, I kind of worked on that for a while, and I didn't realize they were going. At least one or more was going to come and talk to me.
Like astral projection?
Some of them can. Not everybody. It's hard. But yeah, it's that kind of thing. And one of them was talking to me. Well, this, I guess, would be the second one talking to me. And I think that's a Wraith. So I was trying to describe. I know this makes no damn sense. I know. But that's how things are.
Okay, I guess we'll cover that later,
Sure.
I guess.
Sure. Mhm.
I guess immediate question, do I need to be worried about you? Because you seem to be the only one who has, well, I guess even acknowledged to me, and also you actually seem to have a grasp on what's happening right now, so...
Yeah, I worked there. I do know what's going on.
Okay,
Yeah.
good, because I
Mhm.
kind of want you to keep your shit together.
I'll be fine.
And in the middle of your rant, Claudine, you feel this little tickle in the back of your head. Like something, like somebody walked over your grave. And Jen,
My turn. Okay.
you're going to introduce Claudine's shadow.
Okay. We're gonna hold these up because I can't see with it, otherwise. Oh god, I really can't see. Let me try this again.
We love being blind.
Yes,
It's so
of course.
good.
It's fun. Yeah. Okay, so Claudine, what are you doing? How did you end up here in this mess?
Who are you?
I'm your Wraith.
Shadow.
Shadow. I'm
Oh no!
Shadow.
Actually,
Was
you
I
wouldn't
right?
even say shadow. Yeah, well, you wouldn't say shadow. You would just say,
Okay.
"I'm you."
Okay, yeah. I'm you. How did you end up?
You're me.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. We are connected. In ways you probably won't like, or maybe you will. I don't know. Why are you still talking to this woman who may or may not be lying to you?
She's my only lead.
To what? What are you hoping to find?
Answers? What's happening to me? What's going on?
You'll figure it out eventually.
Well, she'll be able to help me figure it out faster, seemingly.
Seems so. Just make sure you listen.
I plan to.
Good luck with this. All right, I'm going to stop there.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Mhm.
There's no rules on how long a shadow talks.
Yeah. Mhm.
I don't really enforce when a shadow can talk.
Mhm.
as long as it doesn't get disruptive, like a player can't get anything done because every 2 seconds somebody's putting on the sunglasses.
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
know. But
Yeah.
but yeah, you guys can pick up Shadow anytime you feel like it. So, alrighty.
Okay.
And I think that's probably a good place to stop for tonight.
Yeah.
How's everybody feeling?
This is fun.
Okay. Be honest. Just make sure everybody's.
No, it's
you know.
fun. It's
I am
fun.
intrigued.
Mhm.
Okay.
Excited to be back.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. We are going to be running 2 stories,
Mhm.
but eventually by the second episode 9, episode 10,
Mhm.
you'll be together.
Cool.
But there are some things that Terry and Shaggy did that Allison will. It's going to be parallel stories for a little while.
Okay.
So, but okay, alrighty.
Mhm.
Well, thank you everybody again. Everyone who watched on the stream, joined. Anybody who's watching on YouTube, thank you very much. Please be sure to give this video a like if you would. We'd appreciate it. Let's see if anybody has anything coming up they want to talk about. Usually Jen has something.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Jen.
Shattered Soulstone.
Yeah, I'm the host of the Shattered Soulstone podcast. I've been lapsing on them because of a lot of things. There'll probably be another one up on Saturday, and you can find it at shatteredsoulstone.com.
Alrighty, thank you. And Aloysius, you have something coming up.
Yes, hello. I'm Aloysius. Coming October 11th, we have season 2 of River City Runs Red, our well, I guess one of our vampire games here on the channel, and I'm very excited to get that started up again. I know my players are excited. Tiara has been corresponding with me a great deal, plotting out what's been happening in the interim.
Awesome. Alrighty, we're looking forward to that. I'm a player in that game, so.
Mhm.
So was Jen.
Yes.
So,
And so
And-
we have
yes.
3. We have
Yeah, I
3
was
of the
gonna
4
say.
players here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have most of your cast is here.
I know,
so.
how serendipitous.
Mhm.
Let's see. Anybody else have anything going on they want to talk about, advertise, that kind of thingy?
Catch us with another bug hunt coming up next week
Yes.
as we descend further into crab people madness.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, yeah. And there is a special bet going on that if a certain character manages to live by the end of the episode, I have to run another game for the. It's got to be a trilogy. It's got to be the Mo trilogy at that point. So but we'll see. And Ninad, you got anything going on?
not at this point.
That's the point. Okay.
Plans we can hopefully.
We got some things in the pipeline to talk about, but not quite yet. So okay. Well, thank you again, everybody, for watching. We do appreciate your time, and we will see you again in a week back here. So good night, everyone.
Bye.